Good evening, folks. Dr. Freedom here with you. Time some Dr. News from in and around the universe that may or may not drive you insane. Just like this morning. Yeah, I put that video out this morning because I had been shown those videos and I could not believe for the life of me the inaccuracy. And a lot of people were like, you know, what's the big deal? I said, because these are guys who have access to millions of subscribers. These are guys who have a budget, who do this for a living. These are guys who usually have staffs, and yet not 1 inch of fact-checking was done. 5 minutes on Google would have prevented all that from happening. Yet I'm called a bully because all I did was I showed you 2 videos, and I showed you my reaction to them. How is that bullying? I didn't call them names. I didn't, belittle them in any way. It was just the fact that such blatant inaccuracies are broadcasted. That is beyond me, especially on 2 larger channels that have access to all this, all these people, all this money, and all this. But no, it just seems to me like all they do is they pump out, and yet you've got people who are being these great stalwart defenders. And it's like, who watches the watchers then? You see what I mean? I don't get it. Like I said, I'm a bully for calling them out on something that would have taken 5 minutes on Google, and it would have happened. I guess maybe I care too much. I don't know. But okay, let's get into the news. Let's get into the stuff you're here to see. Let's get right into it because there's a lot. Okay, there's a ton. I thought that was going to start dropping off, but okay, 3 rumored returns for the Doctor Who Christmas special. All right, in the Daily Mirror Square Eyes column, written by Mark Jeffries and Nicola Methvin, I believe, it's reported Jenna Coleman will return to the role of Clara Oswald in the final episode of Peter Capaldi's turn as the 12th Doctor. This has already been confirmed by BBC Radio 2, from what I heard, so that's not surprising. Apparently, there's also someone trying to pass around a rumor that, Alex Kingston is going to be there, and one thing is we don't have any confirmation on that yet. So remember that later on. Now, so they're claiming 3 big returns for the Christmas special, but like I said, so far just Jenna Coleman confirmed. Oh yeah, and by the way, as well as guess who? You see, my brain just tuned out on me. Pearl Mackie has been confirmed as well. I'm deeply sorry. I just had a brain fart. And right here, they added on the Doctor Who page that it was announced on BBC 2 that Jenna Coleman, will be coming back as Clara for the 12th Doctor's regeneration. In what capacity, we don't know. Is it going to be a memory? Is it going to be a flashback? Is she going to show up with the magical cafe? Why not? Let's have a gathering of the immortal companions. Oh, well, moving on. Okay, right here, Doctor Who series finale, Steven Moffat discusses Bill's fate, and he writes it off as Doctor might as well be a fairy tale because nothing bad ever happens to anyone. At least that's, look at this. I don't believe it's the kind of show that says there are bitter, twisted, nasty endings, because it's not. It's not gritty, it's aspirational. It says it can work, and wisdom and kindness will triumph, and love will always come through in the end. Why is he making me glad that he's going out the door? Because basically it's saying there's no consequences to your actions. Everything will turn out fine. Yeah, I don't know. Sorry if I sound a bit bitter, but that to me is making me glad he's gone. Like I said, come on. You've had 2 sets of companions who've left in almost identical fashions. And I'm sorry, that's why one of the reasons I had to call that out on last episode's review. It's almost the exact same thing. All right, but moving on before I go crazy. All right. Now, this was put out in the Telegraph. Farewell to Peter Capaldi, the good doctor let down by a flawed era in Doctor Who. But listen to some of the stuff they pump out on this. Capaldi's Doctor tended to divide viewers, alienating almost as many as he won over. What? But like I said, I just can't believe that. Like I said, it's like, what? He was very divisive. I have to admit that. There was a lot of fans out there who were holding on to the fact the Doctor is supposed to get younger until I guess he turns into a fetus. But, I don't know. It's just so I'll leave this one for you to read because there is a lot of these. Okay, like I said, moving on. Okay, interesting news. Peter Capaldi and Steven Moffat are going to appear at San Diego Comic-Con this year. They'll be appearing on the last day of the convention. Their panels on they'll be appearing in a panel. Sorry, my brain went off in the left field again. It's just, I still can't believe all the comments I got saying I'm a bully and all that for calling out people on the accuracies. The Doctor Who panel will be held on the 23rd of July, which is the last day of the convention in Hall H. Christmas special is not complete yet, but they're hoping for a few exclusive clips to be shown at the event. As far as I've heard, the Christmas filming is not going to be wrapping until July 11th. And so there's a good chance there's going to be plenty of time to be able to get some tidbits in there. What I'm really hoping for is they're going to finally just come out and announce who the hell the next Doctor is at San Diego Comic-Con, and that's if they can keep it under wraps that long. So that's my theory on that. Like I said, I do not have facts that point that way. So, okay, there's a whole list of folks who are also appearing there. So if you're going to be going to San Diego Comic-Con, get excited. All right. This one thing's been added to this page: an explosion of Cybermen, and it is a fun watch, especially when you see how they do those little leaps, bounds with the nice little booms going off. Nice little pyrotechnic video there. Dr. Fall's reaction. Okay, so far the reaction to the episode has been overwhelmingly positive. Most reviewers finding it a fitting end to this particular series. So a lot of these are fantastic reviews. All right, although let's see, slightly bucking the trend was Ars Technica. Enjoyed the episode, but felt it was a little cramped. I'm not going there. Okay. I can't believe this one for the life of me. World Enough and Time scored an 85, and Dr. Falls gets an 83. Really? I would think they just need to do away with that damn system altogether. That's ridiculous. Dr. Falls overnight viewing figures came in at 3.75 million viewers, that is a 25% total share of the TV audience. And remember, that's an initial overnight. Now, good weather across large parts of the UK resulted in another Saturday of low ratings, with Casualty topping the chart at 4.05 million watching. And I'll keep that in mind before you're going, oh my God, Capaldi's leaving the series. He's hopping on the lifeboat before the Titanic sinks. No. What's going on is the highest rated show of the night was Casualty with 4.05 million viewers. Doctor Who got 3.75 million. So come on. Pointless Celebrity, shown just before Doctor Who, that's a reality show, 3.25 million. Oh, so matter of fact, on ITV, the highest rated program was The Voice Kids with 3.9 million watching. Oh, that's not good. Also, viewers on BBC One HD Scotland also reported having sound problems in the final 5 minutes of the episode. So the episode's available on iPlayer if they want to go rewatch it there. But that was the thing I've heard reported, is like there was a lot of bad vibes going on. Okay, Doctor Who Annual is out, or it will be out on the 21st of September. So this is the cover for it if you want to take a look. Ooh, so it's due out then. Be sure to keep your eyes out. It's available for pre-order on the Amazon shop. Okay, Australian overnights for Doctor Who. And oh, great. You see, I screwed up the order there. Okay, 461,000 viewers in the 5 major capital cities. It was the highest rated ABC drama of the day, 11th highest rating program, overall. And remember, that does not include Time Shifted. We'll get that. All right, Eaters of Light averaged 463,000 consolidated viewers in the 5 major capital cities with 73,000 extra viewers. It was the 3rd highest Time Shifted program of the day. There was a thing up for the chart for Eaters of Light. I don't have time to go over it tonight because there's a lot of stuff. Peter Capaldi, Steven Moffat, and Michelle Gomez discussed leaving Doctor Who, and this is a 3-pager. A 3-pager. As I said, page 1 of 3, baby. It's a very nice little going away gift from the Radio Times. As I said, the Scottish Mafia are leaving the TARDIS. And like I said, there's going to be a lot of repercussions. For what I'm hearing, there's a lot of people leaving. the show this year. Just about everybody and their grandmother. Hell, like I say, even set designer, production designer Michael Pickwood, he's leaving. Costume designers leaving. It's like, and I've heard a lot of this. Basically, just about a lot of the crew that's normally out on sets in our location is leaving. So, okay, I wish I'd burst into tears. Steven Moffat writes out Peter Capaldi, but what's next for Doctor Who? All right, and like I said, a lot of speculation right now. There's still folks out there hoping for a female doctor. And like I said, I don't care about what gender the doctor is, as long as it's a good actor or actress to portray the role. A lot of people seem to be having a problem with the doctor lacking the stones, so to speak, or the mighty sonic screwdriver, as some of us would say. And it's like, it doesn't matter. I've seen some very, very great actresses who would fill the role just as much, but I don't know. There's a lot of folks out there who are still gender biased. All right, so this article also goes into look at around. So I'll leave this one once again for you all to read. Like I said, this was a biggie. Moving on. Oh, sorry, I pick on Chris Dildy. I don't watch the fan show. I really don't normally. But I figured you all want to tune into this one because everyone was on there. You know, Steven Moffat, Rachel Tolley, and whatnot were on there discussing the show. Like I said, all right, moving on. Okay, Moffat did say one thing on that particular thing on that video. Like I said, I don't normally watch the fan show, but, you know, I did for that one. And he goes, David Bradley's first Doctor will fool you. Matter of fact, he goes, his recreation of William Hartnell is so eerily perfect, it could fool you. I've just been watching a scene where he is so perfectly William Hartnell. You could be convinced that it's him. All right, at the beginning of the episode, we shot less than 2 weeks ago. It was the first thing we shot in the Christmas episode because I had to go out so quickly. So, really nifty stuff going on in there. Also, he did discuss the fact that, you know, the first Doctor's to console, TARDIS, and all that has been recreated and all that. So, it's obviously going to play a role in the episode. Moving on. Okay. This one I'll leave for you as optional. It's mainly little callbacks to things, you know, that happened that they mentioned in the show. They're throwing back other things. So, sorry, but whew, it feels like I just took a really big poop. I'm not kidding. It's like, but that's going to taper off over the coming weeks until we start getting stuff in about Christmas. Once again, I'm sorry if people took that video the wrong way. But I had to show you just what kind of stuff we're up against out here. Especially the smaller YouTube channels. When we've got guys out here who are really working their heinies off. Matter of fact, I could have been a real dick and showed you footage from another very small YouTube channel that used to be up on the Up and Rise, and then some things happened, where he's telling his viewers that David Tennant has been spotted on set. So I was just showing you two of the biggies. Stuff they just run off at the mouth like oral diarrhea, and there's a lot of people out there who just follow it like it's fact. The thing is, they don't do any fact checking. These are guys who have staffs. These are guys who have a budget. These are guys who have money and people to do this shit, and they don't bother because they're so high up and high and mighty now. They're like a Zeus on Olympus, and if anyone tries to throw a stone, they're afraid they're going to get lightning bolted. And I just had to do it. I really did. I just can't believe some of the inaccuracies I see out there every day. And that was the main reason I started this channel to begin with, was to literally take like a hockey puck with a meat cleaver bolted on it and start hacking through all the bullshit in the field, because it just amazes me. Because even before I started doing YouTube, you had like the Mirror reporting that Gillian Anderson was going to play the Ronnie at the end of Series 5. And stuff like that. Then you had other people hopping on that bandwagon saying such and such was coming back and blah, blah, blah. Like I said, it's a mad, mad world out here, especially when you're doing a news channel. And all I can say is keep your heads up, you know, keep moving on, and that's what you do. You know, be truthful, because without integrity, without honesty and all that, you're just another cookie cutter video channel. You really are. So I want to thank everybody for their compliments. I want to thank everybody for the guys who claim I'm bullying these other channels, because bullying them gets them off their ass and makes them start fact-checking and start checking their stuff before they shove it out to the air. Guilty. Good night, folks.